live every round himself. Will there be any filling out problems?
You'll watch Oscar for the right hand. Oscar De La Hoya is a great left hook artist to the body.
And the cheers go up. A battle. Manny caught him. Just thrown caution to the wind and made Manny feel his power yet. To blast the left side of the body of Manny downstairs. Throws that left hand down the middle. He can catch Oscar at times with the left.
To his chin, expecting Pacquiao to throw the big straight.
Manny touches him up with his jab. It's gone. De La Hoya's not winning the first round at this point, in my opinion. Opens up for the first time. Catches Pacquiao to the right. Guys, sometimes to make yourself smaller like Whittaker used to do. And Oscar short with his punches in spite of the fact of his reach.
Has probably been a little bit of a surprise for Oscar.
Seconds of the round. Oscar tries to open up, but Manny makes it. Here we go, round number 2. Let's see if he tries to put some pressure.
Now, Oscar De La Hoya looked tight in the...
You know, Oscar was the heavier blows and more blows to this point. Just a foot, the movement of his head, and the hand
is hit. And he will not let the ring be cut off.
Oscar De La Hoya, to my way of thinking. Oscar missing, but diving, ducking, is not being hit by...
Start there, yeah, get inside. He wants the right hand.
Oscar fighting a little on the flat-footed side. Manny right up on his toes. And in spite of the fact that Oscar had Angelo Dundee fighting right now, there's the uppercut.
Straight, very patient. He lands his best shot, then he gets out.
Power shots against this guy, but he can't catch up with him.
No, he cannot get it.
And without being able to touch him up with the jab, you're going to have a difficult time with the... There was a left hook that got through that time, but it was... Round 3, the Colonel Bob Sheridan with Dave Bontempo.
De La Hoya out-punched in the angles and then delivered the payload after he's made... because of the speed of Pacquiao.
On the cheeks. And his jab, you know, really didn't see just about a minute gone here in round 3. This has been the best minute of the fight. Pacquiao still working, trying to get in.
And he's trying now to cash in. To lead right through the Pacquiao jab and get that right hand in.
And Manny Pacquiao.
No, but it shows where Oscar De La Hoya...
Not enough to win the first 2 minutes of this round. Rounds can you allow Pacquiao to put in the bank, though?
Almost, you have to win 7 of the next 9.
45 seconds to go in the 3rd round.
In this round, Pacquiao has landed more.
Flat-footed. Pacquiao's down in his heels a little bit more. You're right, Dave. He's tentative with the right hand. He's going to let that right hand fly. He can't be afraid of the power of this guy. And the jab because of the movement. It's something you got to question at this stage right now. We don't know. There's a lot of Grand Garden Arena. The obvious hand speed of with a right-handed fighter. They say you throw the right hand down the middle of this. Oscar's left jab is not accurate. He has
out circles. Oscar De La Hoya with Pacquiao moving like this. You see that it's been hard for De La Hoya.
He was fighting the fight of his life. He couldn't manage to win any rounds.
Bolder as he sets up everybody. Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, and Manny's seeing the right hand of Oscar. It seems like every time he throws the right hand, Manny's dipping and it makes
toward De La Hoya and getting more into those shots.
And he just parries it up. All those jabs, about 5 or 6 to the body, nothing powerful. But this is.
Than he was against Floyd Mayweather for their whole fight.
Pacquiao.
Oh, he hurt him there. It's a 4-to-1 ratio in power.
Go to Tony Weeks right on top of him, says, keep him up, Manny.
But when you keep that percentage, that's when fights get...
Right hand caught a piece of Manny that time, and he's going to open up boxing him. Freddie Roach said, just make sure you have the head between rounds. And Manny is a coachable guy.
De La Hoya has not been comfortable.
No smiles. And that's not really his nature. Low Anderson's in the ring, and it's a dangerous sport. And right now, he's on the... Oscar just... And look at Manny. Look at the amount of punches he's throwing there.
And the...
Actually heavier. Listen to the crowd's reaction as Pacquiao clinching. They're boxing and fighting. Manny Pacquiao.
He has been terrific moving up. Meantime, Oscar, he is just not.
Now Pacquiao with 2 minutes was very close, and we pointed out at the time that there are some judges who, and now he finally starts hitting Manny, and all that seems out of this fight.
When do you see him eat out of them from Pacquiao in this fight?
In losing efforts to Bernard Hagler, what his man can do. This is round 6. MGM shoes on. Oscar De La Hoya must open up and start letting out. A lot of people thought inside of 6 or 7 rounds. And if the fight plan engineered by Freddie Roach is one guy back and making him back up.
Sometimes you go in there and the other guy, cards are pretty soon not going to be issued for him.
Now here he tries to exchange it, Manny. Nothing that he throws lands by Pacquiao. So nothing.
In the middle, and we're used to Oscar De La Hoya standing and the speed of Pacquiao on the inside.
Roach, that is, won't allow Pacquiao to allow himself to get caught.
3 nice shots, you load up again. 3 nice shots. We've seen it on a handful of occasions tonight, and that's all. Yes.
Well, you know, ease that he's handling this guy.
Have put him at good angles where he can launch, and Pacquiao has maintained his speed and still has good power at one
fighter. Well, his corner said, come on, you got to take the fight to him. And
body to do that. Whether you take advantage of those split.
In the palm up, that's not the way you throw a power shot with your way. You know, if his fight plan was to fight the first minute of what Freddie Roach said he had to do to beat De La Hoya.
And then the other fought Oscar De La Hoya in the power department.
And allow this guy to sneak back into this fight. Working on that left eye of Oscar De La Hoya and has it almost shut.
Has been the fight since the beginning. Pacquiao.
And it was, I go. Minute 15 seconds ago, and this guy. Nothing is working for Austin. Manny's punishing there. Manny continues to put the pressure on him. Really slow with his jab now. The back up against the ropes, and Oscar De La Hoya. Manny nailed him, steps away. And that left eye is really closing up.
And about his presence in this fight, he needs to step up.
Round.
If there's another round like this fight.
History in the making, and comparing this guy to the great Henry Armstrong titles in 2 different classifications, fighting this one, even though it's not.
Really stopped at 135 on the way up here and then jumped to.
Now, Oscar hasn't been able to get off. He hasn't been, I mean, it's been all Manny Pacquiao tonight.
As he's been here, and he has to try and summon one hit.
Now, remember that Oscar De La Hoya has been a 8th round as he continues to get outboxed by Manny Pacquiao. Great fighters can do it, and he certainly has been a great fighter throughout his, and this might be the miraculous finish of the career. Oscar's got to get out of the corner. When he feels the ropes, he needs to do it.
Half the round on the ropes now, out of fatigue. And
the left eye of Oscar De La Hoya is practically shut in the last round. For the first 2 minutes and some of it is everything that Freddie Roach has told him to do. He's like, and look at that. Just as Freddie told him, he walked right back to the want him to hot dog it. Finish this guy off if you can. Don't